Oops, here we go. Welcome back. I already forgot this lady's name. Oh wait, it's right down here in the talk section. Made a paint. We can talk to her about nothing, because Dylan here tells me he had a delivery this morning. I did, yes. Why? I was wondering if you could tell me more about this. What is there to say? I'm just getting some paintings back, that's all. So Dylan's guess was right, huh? Dylan, did you look inside my mail? What? No, that's not what I did, honest. No, you seemed pretty shifty when I ran into you earlier. Aren't I always? So you ran into Dylan earlier? He just came around the block of the gallery when I was knocking on the door. Yes, that was when I claimed my property. Am I being sued over them? No, I was just wondering. So there wasn't anything else in there, was there? Just the paintings. Nice. Alright. This is a nice art gallery you have here. How do you know? Why, because, the only piece of art around here is the unfinished one on that canvas over there. How do you know the art's any good? Well, you see, miss, that is what I was going to say. Would you mind showing me some of your beautiful works? Since you asked so flatteringly. No. Come on! We're closed, sir. Come another day. You don't have another day. Not my problem, then. God damn. This is going nowhere fast. All I've learned through this is that she did indeed receive some paintings today. I'd love to have a look around, but if you're finally done, the door is behind you. Hold on, please consider. She's not listening to me. Damn. Is this really a waste of time? Oh, there you are, Argus. Oh, hey. What are you doing in here? Camille. I completely forgot about him. Oh no, look what you did. Now everyone thinks the place is open. Who's this? Hi, we're closed. Oh, sorry, miss. I just saw Argus in here and came in. So what are you doing in here? I was just talking to Dylan and figured it might be worth having a look around here. And you found nothing, I take it. I haven't got the chance to look around. As I said, we're closed. I won't be opening my doors to a pair of bumbling lawmen. Don't worry, we have to be going now anyway. We do? Yeah, remember? I was talking to Mayor Tor. He wants to speak to us, both of us, in his office. Well, probably to discuss the case or something. Alright. The mayor's house, isn't it? Do you know what that is? Of course I do, mate. I know every corner of this island. Open the van, both of you. I'll take you down there. I've injured it once again, Dylan. No worries. Gotta pay the bills somehow. You're good. Wait. That's very kind of you, sir. Let's get going. Huh? What are you looking at? Can I not so much as take in my surroundings? I guess we can't. Fair enough. Mayor's house isn't far from here. Thanks, Dylan. Now let me take the wheel, because I need to decide where to go. Oh, okay. Oh no! Argus, don't. Nice trees. And that's it. Manhole. Wouldn't do to open it up and have a look. Oh boy. What the fuck? Tor's office. There you are, men. Fun with that guy. I gotta refuel. Well, we're here. Let's get to business. Right. Where's Perry? I'm right here! Yeah. Where'd you come from? The only place I could have risen from is from below. Below, from the shambles my life has become. Oh, you were under your desk. Yes, sadly there appears to be no escape from that dreaded place. Even now, the image of the sheer darkness I witnessed while down there remains clear as day. You should pull your hat away from your eyes, then. Yes, what will... Ah, you, sir, a genius. I'm told. By no one. And take a seat, gentlemen. We have much to discuss. Oh boy. What? Tonight at home, I'm feeling a lot more confident about possessing my very own badge. Isn't it the best? Yes, very nice and very shiny. May I take one? Sure. Got plenty of spares. Same conversation. Alright, what are we talking about? So, tell me about the case. Alright, you take control of the conversation, that's fine. So we had to look around the ship and, everything's going smoothly. No need to worry, we'll get your paint. Yes, it's going nowhere. Camille told me all over the phone. Oh. Why am I here? Silly boy, you've forgotten why you have visited my fair island in the first place. Wait, you mean... Why, the other theft, boy? It was not I alone who lost something most important in recent days, was it? Oh, you want to hear about the Hexepta incident? And why shouldn't I? Oh, is this from the Leighton Ace Attorney game? I do have a parade of Hexepta policemen running around my island. A medal, isn't it? Yes. A couple of nights ago, the house of our mayor, Vic Tim, got caught on fire. At some point during the incident, one of his possessions was stolen. A medal. Tim, huh? That's too bad. I feel bad for this mayor, let me tell you. This entirely plain and ordinary mayor. You could say we both suffer together. Speaking of, didn't Dylan say something about a forbidden Hexeptin? Is that all he wanted to know? No. Tell me, boy, do you have any suspects? Must have. You're here. Well, it's a bit complicated. We technically have a suspect, but identifying him won't be so easy. He left us a single clue. His name is Killian. Killian, you say? Is there something you know about the guy? A coincidence. This is not. Truly, you must look into this case some more. Well, what are you talking about? Tell me, boy, have you solved my case yet? Do you know how someone could have stolen my fairest painting? Not since you last asked, no. We're still working on it. I see. It seems we must rearrange our orientation a little bit. The vile perpetrator of these incidents may well be one and the same, the Phantom Thief. A Phantom Thief? Okay, wow, we got two things to ask for. Let's start with Phantom Thief. You seem to be aware of this Killian guy. Unlike you, apparently, I keep track of known criminals. But I thought, Bell Island had a non-existent crime rate. As far as the public is concerned, that is true. However, there is one person who aims to disrupt the peace. You mean Killian? The very same. We do not yet know who he is, but we know of his presence. Like a ghost, he exists on this island, and yet he does not. He has been known to have committed several thefts in the past. He never leaves a single shred of identity behind. Just like in our case. Well, that's why you think he's connected to this case. May I Hexepta has one thing stolen. May I here has another thing stolen. It makes sense, you see? Let's suppose we can have some documents on the guy. There's none. Oh, what? I'm afraid I've been alone investigating him. On this side of the ocean, at least. I've been in contact with towns housing Killian's crime scenes. However, I cannot turn to the police here. They themselves are suspects, after all. They also probably wouldn't be of much help. With you two here, though, perhaps we can finally cast a light on this ghastly shadow. Yes, us too. We alone can find this ghost thief, yes. That's the spirit. Not the one we're looking for. This is so bad. Okay, what's the forbidden Hexeptian? This might not be the best subject to talk about, but, someone mentioned something about us being forbidden? What are you talking about? You are right here, silly goose. Right, sorry. Would there happen to be someone from Hexepta you're banished by any chance? Hexepta people? Wait, I've heard about that too. Detective? While I was looking for you, I ended up doing a little investigation myself. Sir, did you ever have a run-in with the Tim family? You've banished the mayor? Ah! Please be assured that I have no personal grudge against Mr. Vic Tim, per se. It's just that, his family. Quite strange people, yes, you see. Yeah, I don't like annoying neighbors either. To banish the entire family from your island? Please, this was about 50 or so years ago. Probably more. How old are you again? How old are you again? "53. No. It wasn't me who set it up, but my father, yes. My father was the one who founded this island way back. First thing he did was banish the Tim family for some reason. I'm afraid you would best ask my father, however, he is no longer with us." Okay. Sorry I asked. Wasn't much to go off from this guy. Maybe there's something in the office I can use. The safe back there. I doubt Tor would appreciate me eyeing it like this, though. Looks like little Charlie. Can't examine the funky bottles. Nice lamp. A pair of envelopes on the table. Both are addressed to Tor. Probably shouldn't read them when he's sitting right there. Nice wine. Wine? Where? There on the desk. It's not wine, silly. It's grape juice. Make sure to drink healthy. Sure, I bet that was grape juice I found in the ship, too. Of course, Shifty loves his grape juice. Lost in this thing? Can it wait? We have more important things to discuss. Is this not important? No. Fair enough. Wish to dine with me? Not with this wine, it's all over the ship's floor. Shameful waste. Shifty should know how to store his own wine. No worries, I have plenty of wine in the cellar, so come back tonight. How did I wind up drinking with this guy by showing him this? Unexpected. Eh? Nope. What's that? What is what? I think he's asking you about that photo back there. Is that you? The photo? Ah, I see. That was taken a long time ago, yes. Really? You haven't aged much. Ah, well. Who's that woman? Let's not talk about that evil woman, please. What about the kid? Oh, my boy. You got a family then? Yes, that's my boy in there. Haven't seen him in a while, though. I've been too busy with my work. He's cute. What's his name? Ah, yes. Shane's his name, yes. My name's not Shane, kid. Bang. Shane? Tor? Uh-huh. I don't think we've met. Oh, he left the island many years ago. Said he wanted nothing to do with me. That silly boy. Never came home, though. I must admit I am worried. Shane. Do you know where he went? If I did, I'd have gone after him long ago. Do we know a Shane? Surely this is a coincidence. There was a Shane I knew, or knew of at least. He was an orphan and his origins were unknown. What? If I knew his face, there's no way I'd be able to compare it to the kid in this picture. Especially if he was hanging around with a rebel group like Camille's. What? Camille. Not the one next to me, but a girl who I investigated with during the school trial days. Never knew Shane myself, though. He was long gone by the time I met Camille. He'd been murdered a long time ago. Won't bring it up, though. I don't want to frighten the man. Especially if this really is just a coincidence. Who's that in the background? Run out of notable people to talk about, is that it? Huh. She's a lot younger here, but isn't that Maida Paint? Ah yes, she was still learning to paint back then. You see her carrying some paint supplies. I assume she was out to paint a nice scenery or the like. Speaking of to paint... Oh, new talk? Yes. I heard Mr. Paint had a delivery this morning. Very interesting. Tell me more before I fall asleep. There's not much else to say. And why are you bringing this up? Well, I kind of wanted to investigate the art gallery a little bit. Why? It just seemed relevant to this... It just seemed relevant that she was the only delivery Dylan had, okay? So much anger. Sorry, I didn't mean to come off like that. The thing is, when I went to the art gallery, she kind of kicked us out. Why, of course, the gallery's closed today. Where? Are you over? I see it! What's happening? What did you do? I don't know, but I'm scared. The truth is becoming ever clear to me. I seem to remember that happening earlier today, and... Shh, speak no more. There's permission you seek. Permission to enter the lady's abode. Yes. Tor's request shoved into the court record. Oh boy. Thanks. That will allow you to get into the art gallery. All you must do is sign it, and it will become official. Leave that to me. I'm the detective here. Scribble, scribble. All done. We can investigate the gallery now. Go, my boy. Solve the truth and expose the case. I will. I guess? Well, that's that problem solved. I'm certainly not complaining. You got this to happen pretty easily, though. Now I feel like we're on the wrong track. Alright. That was fun. I like that guy. He's all over the place, but in a good way. I just had to read this for a second. Dearest to Paint, let these two dull individuals inside your land of color and wonder. Now. Fair enough. What's this? It's an envelope. You're supposed to open it and read its contents. Ah, from Mr. Tor, is it? Great. What does the old man want now? It's permission, I think. I'd like to have a look around your gallery, and, How on earth did you get something like this? We had a little talk with the mayor himself. It seems he's pretty enthusiastic about Argus's idea to investigate this place. You really don't have a choice, by the way. Supposed to be preparing for the reopening, but... guess I have to let you in. Thank you very much, miss. Don't get too excited, though. They only allow you to have a look around this one room. What? This letter only says you can investigate the art gallery. Yes, why can't we do so? You can. I'm allowing you to. The rest of the building is private residence. Oh, come on. Mayor's request thrown away. Who's got permission to investigate, then? Something like that. Thanks for taking us to the mayor's house. Was no bother.
We'll be hanging around over here if you want to go somewhere or something.
Oh, okay. There shouldn't be any need to leave, but... We're entering investigation mode again. I still remember his testimony. It'd be worth asking about it later if I find something. Anyway, let's see what we can find in here. Alright. Start with this. What's this now? That's a notice board. Yes, I realize what the board is, but I'm more interested in the single notice pasted here. Why don't you read it instead of loudly pondering what it is? Wow, okay, detective. Let's see. Yeah, Argus, what are you doing? Apparently the gallery is to be closed throughout the week. But it's not just today, huh? Nope. Notice was placed on Monday the 15th, which was 2 days ago. The gallery reopens on Monday, the 22nd of April. What would cause such a long closing period? Considering the paint had just received some paintings in the mail, assuming it has something to do with those. Alright. The canvas just lying around in the middle of the room. I feel like I used to paint a lot. Yeah, this feeling of just painting whenever you feel like painting. Must have done that a lot as a kid. Are you starting to get your memories back? No, but just a feeling I'm oddly familiar with. Shame. I was hoping you could find a lost memory that would explain why this canvas is just lying around here. Okay, there's a box down here. Finally, you've been teasing me for so long. Now the time has come for me to examine you in great detail. Great. What do you see? It's empty, for one. Well, yeah, I'd expect the paint to take your paintings out when the delivery arrived. See anything else worth your effort? It's large and square, but that's about it. Eh? What? Is this actually important? I mean... What's this big flower on the wall? Oh no, it looks nice. It's just there to look nice. Me and my friend were in an art gallery. Art like this always has a deeper meaning to something. It looks nice. And what's your suggestion, Mr. Critical Genius? Perhaps it symbolizes that Mr. Paint was born in a flower? Ah, yes, of course. And that, Argus, is why you have a perfect win record. Deeper meaning, detective. What's this? It's a door we came through. It goes outside. Opens when you go through it. Ah, yeah, I missed that detail. Thanks. Scroll to the right. Hello there. Big screen hanging on the wall. There's nothing on it. Important documents line the... Oh, sorry. These are drawings. The paint sure is doing a great job of preparing for this reopening. Door. There's a door back there. No going back there. You remember the conditions? Goddamn. Definitely not getting in while she's standing there. So, how's it going? It'd be going much better if you'd let me investigate more. Hey, I'm just restricting you to this room. If you can show me that something's missing, I'll get it for you. I'll be sure to present that when I get something. Okay, fair. Let's talk to Dylan. Hey, Dylan. Do you remember the account you gave me earlier? Well enough, why? I'm just wondering if we could go over it again. Let me think. I think I can repeat it for you. As long as you keep the important details in, I'm satisfied. What, really? That's us. Somebody's changed all since I last heard it. But it's worth continuing this. Leave. Yeah, it's enough for now. Now he's hiding behind a crate. I like that. That's creative. Let's have a look around this place and come back later. Okay. That's an interesting touch. See anything? There's a few things sticking out to me, but I feel like we need more. Let's work with what we have for now. If we need more, we'll get it out into paint somehow. Okay. Can we logic it up? We have dust marks. And this. There's a prominent dust pattern in the ship's storage room. The crate I found here seems big enough to match that shape. Assuming I'm right, it's possible that this means that the dust settled in around the crate. Meaning it was on the right side of the room at the time. Okay. Better ask the paint about this. Alright. She doesn't seem interested in talking. Alright, present. Value delivery. Hey, about that crate over there. Yes, that is what arrived this morning. What about it? It's empty. Thanks for letting me know. I noticed when I took the paintings out of it and threw it off to the side. But where are the paintings? They're in the back room. Would it be alright if we had a look at them? Guess they do belong to the art gallery, so... Fine, I'll be right back. Here they are. These are the paintings you had delivered, huh? I'd better have a closer look. Taking their beauty while you can. I'll have to take them back in when you're done. Not supposed to be out here until the grand reopening. Consider this special permission. Now that I see you full on, I really dig your outfit. That's good. That's neat. What the hell is this supposed to be? Ah, that's a painting I drew one night when I was lacking inspiration. Rather than seeking out that inspiration, I created it by myself. This is the result of my adaptive thinking. I'm sure it will fit in with my art collection. Art? Yeah, I guess so. Something wrong? It looks like a painting I made in kindergarten. Are you sure you're not stealing credit for your daughter? Oh. Babe, just give me a really scary look. Oh, this one looks nice. I'm glad you like it. That is really nice. Where, may I ask, does the appeal lie? Brushstrokes, the shading, the mystical underwater world. Well, it looks nice. Famed art critic, Argus Hakan. I see. What's this one, then? That's my latest work. It depicts a fisherman out for an evening stroll by the river. Oh? That's exactly right. Oh, that was Argus. Nice, where's my gold star? Is that all you have to put on display? Yes, those are the 3 I received today. Huh, thanks for showing them to me. Maybe they may be of use. Really? Not sure how, but you're very welcome. Alright. Paintings acquired. Someone fishing at a sunset. Fish in the sea. A meaningless collection of scribbles, this one is labeled as. Actually, I wonder if we need to go re-examine. Just run again, is it? Or repeat as many times as you need. Oh, nice. The art's there now. That's a neat touch. I still find it strange how you knew they were paintings. Hey, we went over this, yeah? Was it delivered to the art gallery? There aren't many things that could have been in there. Alright. It really was just a lucky guess? Testimony is... Oh, yep. Let's just present one of the paintings here. How heavy are we talking here? Didn't we already go over this? It was heavy because there was a lot of stuff in there. Really? Come on, mate. You let me off last time. I did, but circumstances have changed. Just take a look behind you. How many paintings do you see back there? Whoa. According to the paint, those are the only paintings that were in that crate. Those 3 paintings. Hey, what's going on here? There's no way those 3 little frames would cause me to near break me back. There must have been more. And yet it only contained the 3. The paint itself isn't very heavy. I moved it over here just now. Maybe Dylan's just weak. No, surely not. He's been carrying those books around all day. Alright, galley delivery updated. Oi, May. Get over here for a second. What's going on here? You're making me look like a scrub, is what? What's the deal with this delivery of yours? Ooh. I'll leave them to their conversation. I think there's an explanation for this. Hi, Camille. What's happening back there? Dylan's running an interrogation for us. I'll have to talk to the paint for ourselves later. We're fishing at sunset. Oh hey, now that the paint's distracted, we can slip through here. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Yeah, we seem to be good with the mayor, so it'll be fine. You go. What's wrong? Too afraid? No, just busy being a law-abiding citizen. Suit yourself. Oh boy. Hello, Mission Studio. Seems the paint received a letter today, too. Should I have a look? Respect. You know I was raised to have good manners. Let's leave it. Over here there's all sorts of weird equipment here. No artist, so it's all beyond me. I can say for sure, though, those things leaning on the wall are paintings. Doesn't look like they'd fit in the crate, though. Inside the box here are some blank sheets and this mysterious object. It's wire, yes, but it's a wire with a strange smell to it. There's a little red stain near one of the ends, too. I feel like I've smelled this somewhere recently. Huh. Wire edit. Shelves of art equipment, I'm guessing. A pair of small photographs here. Pretty old, but one of them is of the paint. The other is so small that I can't make it out at all. It's a stamp. What the hell is this Halloween thing? Oh, it's just nail polish. Doesn't get used much. There's a bit of dust here. Respect! Let me move out. Probably should interrupt them. Alright. Well, no one ever said I was a gentleman. Except Tor, I guess, but he's crazy. Letter was sent by some art critic or whatever. It's actually an evaluation report for 3 paintings. I don't really understand all these criticisms, though, so why is the first painting rated so highly? Painting evaluation. Oh, now we can deduce. Not the time for showing me stuff. Report from the critic in... Yeah. A report from the critic from some art critic in the States. Writes a report for the paintings The Ridiculous, The World Below, and Midday Catch. Ah. Let's deduce. This is at sunset. But this is Midday Catch. The painting clearly contradicts the evaluation report. Whoa, slow down. What's this report? Where's this report coming from? You would know if you went into that room in the back. This report says these paintings are named The Ridiculous, The World Below, and Midday Catch. Again, I'm no art expert. That third painting is clearly not depicting a midday scene. Argus, you're dealing with forces you do not understand here. Am I really? Let's give me a moment of thought, then. It sounds like we need to logic the shit out of this. Painting description depicts Mayor Tor standing in the sunset. This is strange, but it might just be the case. As noted before, the third painting described in the evaluation report sounds similar enough to the one we see here, except for the sky. Instead of showing a midday sky, it shows an evening one. A sunset, perhaps? Camille. Yeah? You should take a look inside of the third painting frame. Sure. I see some forensic guys outside. I'll have them take a look. Doesn't take forensic science, but whatever works. Hey, what's this? Done already? Well, it didn't exactly take forensic science to find this. So I was right. You found... What? What's all this? It appear to be the parts that make up the painting. Excuse me? It's a painting technique around here. Basically, each layer of the painting is painted separately. In this case, the sky, the house, and the mayor each have their own layers. What's the point of that? Did they make this stuff a GIMP? Regardless, they were all hidden behind the foreground parts of the fisherman painting. The sky layer takes up the entire canvas, though that had to go over the painting sky. I see. Found it! So hey, we found the painting. What's going on here? We got some explaining to do. Why are you showing these strips of paper in my face? This is the painting that was stolen from the mayor. We found it hidden inside one of your paintings. This is really suspicious, obviously. What is this stolen valuable doing here? It's not that hard to figure out. I mean, in theory it's not. Although it kinda is. If all that was in the storage room, I'm gonna have to re-examine Dellen's testimony too. Just to figure out remember the order of operations as far as place the painting on the wall opposite the door, the statue in the corner to the right of it, before unloading the imported goods. So the painting and so the mayor's painting and her paintings were in the storage room at the same time. So in theory, it could have just been plugged in there. How the painting ended up in that frame is plainly obvious. The suspect in this case is Dex Shipley, the freight captain, correct? Here he put the mayor's painting in the ship before taking anything else out. Clearly, once he was alone, he took the painting from the wall and hid it in mine. Dylan did tell me that my delivery was the last one out of the ship, after all. It's cute how all eyes are on me. But there was nothing I could do that Shipley couldn't do easier. Yeah, that's awfully, that is very much on the up and up. Thoughts? I think it explains how Shipley got the painting off the ship pretty nicely. Yeah. You're awfully up to date on the crime for someone who's been holed up in here all day. Don't I just have the best sources?
What'd I do?
Dylan actually just tell her everything? God damn it. I was hoping I could use her knowledge as an argument. I guess that's out the window. Fair enough. Alright. Well, don't keep us in suspense. How am I keeping anyone in suspense if it's obvious? I doubt what you're going to suggest will even be right, but go on. I just have to appreciate the little, extra background touches to reuse the, trial Argus sprites in this format. Oh, now he's standing behind a crate, and now he's standing behind the stairs. Apparently so. At least that's what the mayor originally suspected. Kinda half suspect him right now. There's still the issue of how he got the painting off the ship, though. Perfect. That issue will now be addressed by me. You see, the discovery of the painting here explains that hole. I hear he put the mayor's painting into the ship before taking anything else out. Yes. That's correct. Where'd you hear that from? Dylan was complaining about it earlier.
Oh, please stop looking at me like that.
Okay, so maybe that's how it went, but it wasn't Shipley who put it in there. Actually, it was Tor himself. I see, but who did... But who put it there doesn't exactly matter to my theory. What matters is that it was in there before anything else left that room. What would be the point of that? Come on, it's not that hard to understand. Question. What's been the weakest element in your case against Shipley? I'm not building any case against Shipley. And flip my question around, what's the weakest link in the police's case against Shipley? Let me answer that for you. The painting wasn't found anywhere on the ship. Guessing you did a search of him? We did. Eventually. See my point, then? We could have gotten the painting off the ship easily by hiding it in one of the exports. Can't be right, can it? Makes sense, though, especially considering... Is this true, Dylan? I was watching, yeah. That crate was definitely the last thing Shipley took out before he set off. There was still a few people hanging around the pier, but he told me that one was for me. Meaning he had plenty of time to put the painting in that crate. You know, if there was any sort of challenge in the way. So yeah. It's cute how... Yeah. No. Yes. Come on, Shipley was on that ship. I wasn't. Shipley had every reason to be on that ship. I didn't, and wasn't. Why would you find me more suspicious than him? Because we found the painting in your art gallery. which, as I've explained, could very well have been Shipley's doing. So even if I could have done something, Shipley also could have done it. Seems about right, but maybe I should think about this another way. Let's not think about how the crime happened if Shipley is the culprit. Let's also consider how the crime could have happened if the paint is the culprit. Does anything change? Thanks, Dylan, for giving her an excuse to know all this. Whatever, I'll just have to go about this the usual way. Find a hold her logic and open it as wide as it will go. Okay, mystery time. Could use Shipley's testimony here. It's either going to be Shipley's testimony, which is that the painting was there the entire time, or it's the delivery, which is too heavy. Objection! It's not that. You have failed to consider this. Of course I have. It's relevant to the case, so I didn't mention it. Ow. Come on, think harder. Think about everything that I learned here. There's something here. Okay, I don't know how we would have known this, but... unless we're supposed to, surmise that the familiar red smell is grape juice or wine from the ship, but we're gonna present the wire here. Objection! That's a bit out of left field. No, that's not true. Because he may have been able to do everything on the ship, but there was one thing he could not do. You're saying that there was more to do outside the ship? Yeah, exactly. You know what this is? Long piece of wire? Seriously? Get that out of my face. What does that prove? Found this wire in the back room. It's hidden among your equipment. Now, you're telling me Shipley came in here and hid the wire in that little box? Huh. That's interesting. Thought I said you could only investigate this room. Wouldn't that make your investigation anywhere else illegal? Oh, don't worry. I helped us find the painting, so I'm sure the mayor will have my back. Now, how did this wire get into your private residence? What is it? I'm just giving over a few details. If it is this wire, you think it was used in the crime? Probably, yeah. Nonsense, you can't even prove it was on the ship. Was it on the ship? Oh no! You lost me here, Hexepta. Sure. Don't try to fool me. You won't steer me off course. Obviously it was on the ship. You idiot. Fine, I'll humor you. Pretend you know what you're doing, yes? Sure, why not? Now prompt me. What proves the wire was ever on the ship? Wine. There's a certain smell to this wine that I know I've smelled before. I believe that smell came from a wine station on the ship. Wine stain on the ship. Resorting to a dirty stain on the floor. Lovely. Not just some stain, it's critical evidence. I believe when the wine bottle fell on the floor and broke, the wine must have fallen on this wire. That's how it got stained, and proves that it was on the ship at the time of the theft. Because of this, Shipley could not have sent the wire away in the crate. As your crate was long gone from the ship at the time. shown you a part of the crime Shipley simply could have not have done. What? I'm still lost, Argus. Shipley has been under interrogation since the incident. He would have had no chance to get the wire in here. Of course, it must have been you who brought it in here. It was, after all, found in what's supposedly your private residence.
Objection!
Don't really think it's going to be that easy, do you? Eh? Come on, you're accusing me of this entire incident over a bottle of wine. That wine stain on the wire there could have come from anywhere. Perhaps it came from the wine cellar. Oh no, that wine seemed pretty expensive. It's going to take a lot more than 2 pieces of evidence to tie me to the crime. I mean, who's to say the painting and wire weren't brought here by an accomplice? Don't be looking at me like that. So come on, be reasonable. Is she right? Should I really accuse her? Think about it. She's a point. I haven't really got a thing on her. I have to start somewhere. Come on. Find the painting hidden here in the art gallery. There'd be a reason for that. Of course, this doesn't change my stance. These 2 pieces of evidence may not be totally decisive. They still make you look suspicious. Alright. If you're so sure about this, then you should be able to answer one basic question, yes? What? Naturally, if you think it even remotely possible that I'm the thief, there should be no bother for you. How did I steal the painting? What? Welcome, Argus Hakan. What? Where the hell are we? What's this chess dimension? Oh no. That's my joke. How'd this become canon? Standing around a pile of chess pieces. Don't worry about it. All that matters is the crime. Your proposed solution. Assuming you still plan to go through with this, the paint culprit theory. Sure. Do you want me to explain how you did it? Is that it? Exactly. It should be possible for a man of your learning, no? Now, allow me to make the opening move. I think I stole the painting. But how did I do that? Estimated time of the theft was shortly after Shipley set off, correct? Yeah. That was when the frame fell on the floor, at least. I see. Let's focus on that. If I were to have caused the frame to fall on the floor, it must have been on the ship, right? No. Actually, no, you didn't need to be on the ship at all. That's a bold move. Can you back it up at all, though? If I weren't on the ship, it'd be pretty difficult for me to do anything to the frame. Well, you weren't there in person. You therefore must have used something to pull the frame off the wall for you. This is what you used. The thinker? Statue, of course. When the ship tilted, it would have moved. It's likely that the movement would have caused it to brush against the painting, causing it to fall. Some nice logic, but the painting fell in the middle of the room, didn't it? How do you know all this again? There are policemen running all over the place, you know. It's not hard to hear what they're saying. Anyway, I hardly see how the painting would have fallen in the very center of the room. It's because the statue brushed past it a little. Yeah. From the top, then. The wire? What else but the wire? So that's what you think it was used for, huh? Yes. You had this wire attached to the painting frame. Then when the ship set off, it pulled the frame off the wall. Where do I even begin with this silly argument? One thing, the wire alone wouldn't pull the frame off the wall. Ow. Starting off with an easy one, huh? Obviously the wire was attached to something else. This is the other thing the wire was attached to. The trolley? Logically, it had to have been attached to something that moves. Something that would move when the ship sets off, specifically. I think this trolley fits that description perfectly. That's a nice idea, but how can you say for sure that it was connected to that? Well, we've been over this, but I'll say it again. Something happened to the wire, and it happened because it was attached to the trolley. Evidence that thing moved? It got stained with wine. Wine that fell from the trolley. Yes, I think it's safe enough to say that this wire was attached to the trolley. Very nice. However, that's far from the only problem in your idea. Shoot, I'm ready. A long piece of wire. Shipley must have surely noticed it at some point. At the very least, it should have stuck out to him while he was moving all the imports out of the ship. He could have very easily tripped over it. It is a bit weird. I think there may have been a way to hide it from him. I think I could have hidden a wire going from one end of the room to the other. Really? Sufficiently, yeah. Use this to hide the wire from Shipley's sight, for the most part. Rogue? There you go. This is what you used. A big rag? Exactly. Ensure that this thing was lying flat on the floor, nice and neatly, before Shipley set off. When we got into the storage room to discover the theft, it was thrown to the side. I believe that's because the wire was hidden under it. It threw it around once the trolley moved. Yes, very nice. You patched up all the smaller problems with your theory. Now let's end this discussion, because those are not the only flaws. This theory doesn't work at all. Really? Challenge accepted then. Lay them on me. If you insist. But I think the first thing I should bring up is how I got on the ship in the first place. Could you just not walk on board? Not so easily. It's to my understanding that there was a large crowd waiting for Shipley this morning. I don't suppose any of them saw me there. Well, we could go around and ask. I'm off it. Accusing me of stealing the painting from the storage room. It naturally means I'd have to board the ship in front of everyone. If I'd been seen, I would have been stopped. Now, how did I go about doing this? If we boarded from the back, he boarded after they left, or you were already on board. You're already on board. Let's take the exciting route, shall we? You couldn't have boarded while the ship was docked. You couldn't have boarded after the ship set off. You must have boarded the ship before it even arrived at the island. Ha! How would I have done that? Obviously, you boarded the ship from another port. Sneaked onto the ship from another port. You then hid in the storage room as the ship made its way back to Belle Island. So you're suggesting that I went off to another country just so I could board the ship on its way back here? Yeah. Ridiculous. I'm the proprietor of the Belle Art Gallery. If I were to suddenly be absent for multiple days, it would surely be noticed. Ah. Lel. Yeah, the return of Lel. What a weak argument. Of course your absence could have gone unnoticed. That's the gallery notice. The gallery's been closed all week. You've had exactly the time necessary to pull off this trick. In fact, it's probably the real reason you closed the gallery in the first place. Okay, so maybe my absence would have been overlooked. Listen to yourself. I was hiding in the storeroom first that entire time. How could I have even gotten in there? How did I hide from Shipley and Tor after the ship docked here at Bell Island? How did I get out? How? I've been ignoring all of this the entire time. Then I'll explain it all now. There was a sure way for you to both board and escape the ship with the painting. Window. Not window. This is how you escape with the painting. I'm disappointed. I thought you were actually going... The crate was heavier. Of course, that does not work. Oh, sorry. Presented the wrong thing. Do this again. Listen to yourself. Great, you've had this entire thing planned out from the moment you sent those paintings off for evaluations. You see, even on the way to Bell Island, you still had the perfect hiding place. You hid inside the crate with your paintings. Absurd. The only absurd thing about it is the thought that two people would do it in quick succession. But you see, I know for sure that a method like this can work. It also happens that I have proof that you were, in fact, inside that crate. It's the crate again. Dell was under the impression that there was more than just 3 paintings inside the crate. There are many reasons I can think of for this added weight. However, it would all make sense if you were inside it. I accept that it's a possibility if you ignore the other problems. Well, just like all those other times. Your overconfidence is sickening. But anyway, think about it for a second. In order to steal the painting, I'd need some time alone in the storage room after Shipley and Tor brought it in. Meaning if my crate were to be taken out first, then I'd have no opportunity to steal the painting. Yeah, my theory! Just kidding. You could explain this one too, then. Fire away. Shipley would not have moved your crate out of the room first. Shipley's testimony? According to his testimony, he brought the imports out starting from the left of the room. I'm sure all it would take for you to learn this pattern would be a little study of his actions. So that's it then. While Shipley was taking out one of the imports, I got out of my crate, set up the wire trap, and stole the painting. Oh wait, silly me. How come Shipley never noticed the painting was missing in the... How come Shipley never noticed the painting was missing in that case? Oh, easy. Sounds to me like the pressure is getting to you. Go on then. When did I steal the painting, really? While you were in the room, or when the wire trap sprung? Obviously it must have been when the wire trap sprung. Why else would you have set that up? Really? Well, tell me this. Yep. To get the painting, I'd have to be inside the room, yes? That time the door was locked. See, if I was still in the room when the ship set off, how would I be able to get out of the room? If Shipley didn't see me when he came down to check, police would have when he docked. Well then. Well, I haven't got many other ideas, so I know what to go with now. Go on then. Alright. While you're in the room, obviously. Wire trap only served to alert Shipley to the theft, throw off the time of the theft. It could not actually have been when you stole the painting. Therefore, you must have stolen it while you were still in the storage room. The old just ignore the problem approach. Love it. Just give me a minute, yeah? It's true that the painting was stolen while Shipley was unloading the goods. It's also true that he didn't notice it was gone. Actually, it wasn't too hard to hide this fact from him. I don't know what you mean. Painting is much smaller than the frame is. All you really have to do is make sure the statue covered a small area of the frame. As long as the frame stuck out, he'd question nothing. Got me there. So you see, there's my theory. Taking the painting and setting it the trap, got back in the crate and made your escape. That's how you stole the painting. Not yet. What else is there to explain? Oh boy. That's everything. That's how you stole the painting. Explains how I stole the painting, yes, but that's not to say everything now makes sense. As you see, you've shot your theory in the foot. All this happens as you said it did. Then how was I able to recover the wire from the crime scene? Oh shit. What? I knew it. Never thought of that. If I had made my escape from the ship, then and there through the crate, and I would have hardly been able to bring the wire here after the trap was sprung. How the hell did she just turn it around like that? God damn it, let's do it. I won't be so confident to paint. This can be explained too. And I look forward to hearing your explanation, because I sure don't know how this wire got here. Alright, first I should establish when you recovered the wire. Logically must have been after the ship returned. Just come back for it after the ship returned to report the theft. That is the only time possible. Well there. Wouldn't that be a little difficult with all the policemen running about? How would I have managed to take the wire off without them noticing? Before they boarded. That's true, therefore you must have boarded the ship before they did. Who the hell do you think I am? How would I even board it unnoticed? Wasn't that hard to get on board without being seen? Board map. Just look at where the pier is. The ship itself would have concealed you easily. Well, tell me this then. How did I get onto that pier without being seen? This woman doesn't let a single thing fly by. Okay, sure. There's a way to get onto the pier unseen. It shows the route she took to get onto the pier. You swam. Got into the water and swam over to the pier. Camille's ship would have kept you concealed for a good portion of that time. Beyond that, the pier itself would have been a serviceable hiding spot. Very nice. However, that's not what I was most concerned about. Remember, I was still inside the crate at the time, right? Would have had to have escaped from that crate without Dylan seeing me. How would I manage that? How would you get out of the crate without Dylan noticing? Easy considering this. Delivery van? Must have gotten out of the crate after Dylan loaded your crate into his van. Once he shut the door, you would have been able to get out with no one to see. Okay, but how did I get out of the van unnoticed? Pretty big van. I'm sure you could have just slipped out through the back door. So in conclusion, after you got out of the van, you returned to the port. You hid in the water as you waited for the ship to return. One ship that was off the ship, you ran on board and stole the wire. And then what? Went back up to the stairs, staying out of the incoming policeman's sights. You sure like to tell me what you didn't do, did you? Don't you? So you didn't escape through the stairs because the police were coming. Sure, I can accept that. After all, there was another way for you to escape the ship. Window. Climbed out the window. What, am I some kind of world-class acrobat and I don't know it? Can't be that hard. Window comes up right below the bow of the ship. All you had to do was watch the police as they ran up the ship. And once it was all clear, you climbed out the window and onto the deck from below. And there, all you had to do was get off the ship and get back to the art gallery. Like they had a spare change of clothes somewhere, as you'd just been in the water. Made it back on time to see Dylan at the door, and to hide the fact that the crate was suddenly lighter. Took it from the van yourself, as he told me. There. Satisfied? I proved a detailed explanation on how you could have committed the crime. Is that what you smart people call checkmate?
Objection!
Can you prove any of this happened? So I didn't think too hard about this. When Miss gamed it to me, when I brought the delivery to her, she was kinda wet. Not her clothes like, but her face and hands and stuff. Peh. Well, that was fun.